Alright. Welcome back. This is the Brock program. This is episode 3. I don't know. Should I keep numbering it? Never mind. Alright, episode 3. Welcome back. And, I'd like to just start off the program by just telling everybody how really, really, really tired I am. I'm just... Listen, woman, you need to stay out of this until you're not here.
I'm sorry, but you just...
Again with this shit. Listen, anyway, I was trying to say, I'm just exhausted. I have not slept in like an hour and a half maybe. It's just awful. Anyway, let's just jump right on in. Now let's introduce our first guest, and his name is Daddy. Come on out, Daddy.
Hey, good to see you, Brocco. How you doing? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been too long. We should do this more often.
Yeah, I agree. You're looking good. Have you lost a little weight?
Well, I have been skittering quite a lot lately. Skitter around and so forth, and I feel that it has paid dividends.
Oh, it's definitely paying dividends. You look great. I can see your ribs. Oh, man. Fur looks good. You just look great.
Oh, thanks, Daddy. You look great, too. Anyway... I'm gonna do our very first topic of conversation.
Wait a minute. You should introduce all of your guests before you start all the conversation topics.
On to our very first topic of conversation.
I'm sick of being ignored as your guest, Brock. I'm your guest.
Well, there's a certain kind of a pattern that goes on here where, we get the guy out, we talk to him, and then we bring out the second guest, keeps things lively. I shouldn't really have to explain this to you on the air, but apparently that's what you want. So, that's how we do things. So, you sit there and be quiet until I introduce you. Great. Alright, first topic of conversation is tuna fish. Specifically, the sound of the can. Does anyone else find this just electrifying?
No. No.
Mama?
No, I guess I'm not here because I haven't been introduced.
That's right. I find it, I don't even know, I love the taste of tuna fish so much. And it's like, now it's getting weird because it's like any can that gets opened, it's, oh my God, I just, even just thinking about this right now, it's like my balls are just tingling. Oh, God.
Brock, you don't have balls anymore. You know that, right?
Anyway, we might as well just get this over with. Welcome to my second guest, Mama. Hi, Mama.
Hi, Brock. Brock does not have balls anymore. For his own good, his balls were removed. And, it's just important, I think, that we acknowledge that.
Do you feel better now, Mama? You feel better now that you've belittled me?
I'm not belittling you. I just think you don't want to mislead the guests. You know what I mean? You don't want to mislead...
Well, it's a figure of speech.
The listeners. Well, yeah, I guess...
It's a figure of speech, really.
I guess it is. True.
Thank you, Daddy. Anyway, so no one else feels this way? Listen, audience, you feel free to call on in if you guys want to, chime in on this hot button issue. Anyway, next, I guess that's it for you guys. You got nothing? Tuna fish?
About tuna fish? All I know is that when I'm making tuna fish for you, you trip me.
You're just leaving me with nothing here, you guys.
Well, I'm just trying to tell you that, it might be nice if you didn't trip people when they make tuna fish.
Alright. Anyway, I feel...
Your little lipstick's coming out now, too. Oh.
Yeah, well, tuna fish. Anyway, I feel I owe Tor, my brother, so they tell me. He looks nothing like us, but he is apparently a member of the family. I feel I owe him a slight bit of apology. Lately, Tor has been giving me quite a lot to work with in the food department. Tor, do you feel like you want to chime in on that? Alright. Well, anyway, a lot of food has been coming off of Tor's plate. and it's been hitting the floor, and I've been eating it, and I sure do appreciate it.
No, it's good. It's nice that there's something that you like about your brother. I mean, I wish that it was, the fact that he gives you these little kisses and he pets you gently sometimes.
Yeah, I wish it was that too.
Anyway, how do you like your new place here, Brocco? Are you fitting in? You feel like this is home now? We moved recently.
Well, first of all, it's not really your place to introduce a new topic of conversation. Man. You let me talk, and you let me talk, and you follow suit. But now that you got me asking about it, yeah, I like it just fine. There's carpeting on the floor. I can rip around. It's fantastic.
You don't miss Dagobah?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah, no. You remember Dagobah. She's real cute, and she'd come up, like...
It's got that long tail.
Yeah, and her mom, Lydia, would watch you sometimes, and Dagobah would come out, and she'd be kind of like staring at you through the window, glaring at you.
Listen, let's move on to the next topic of conversation.
Ooh, Brock has a crushy, so we're talking about.
Alright. Just enough.
Oh.
Now, Daddy, I heard that you nearly married Shannon Doherty of 90210 fame. Would you care to talk about that?
Oh, God.
Well, that's true.
That's
I did.
not true. No,
I did
that's
almost.
not true.
Well, she did propose to me.
No, she looked at you at a party, and I told you.
Yeah,
about
but in
it.
her eyes was a certain promise, I think.
I think you didn't even see her eyes. I showed you. I told you Shannon Doherty was at that party, and she checked you out. And
Yeah,
you
but
were
you
like,
were.
oh, and now.
But to be fair, I said, show me how she looked at me, and you showed me, and then we did get married. So.
Oh, well then, I think things are heating up here, huh?
No, things are not heating up because your dad is just crazy.
Alrighty. Well, anyway, Daddy, do you ever feel like you could have done a little better? Like your life would be a little bit better off if you had, married the Doherty Papa?
Officially, no.
Not officially. I'd love to hear your unofficial.
Can we talk about Danelle's shoes? Danelle was over here not too long ago, and I think her shoes, man, they smell fantastic.
Yeah, we saw you kind of rubbing up on her shoes there.
God damn, I'm so fucking furry.
You are really furry. I sometimes have to tell your dad not to pet
Jesus,
you and
I'm so furry.
just get your fur everywhere.
So,
Sounds like your brother has
politics?
something to say.
You guys feel like politics?
I don't think that you really know anything. I mean, can really talk about politics.
Listen, this is how it goes, alright? There's the Democrats and there's the Pubos, and they don't like each other, and one's kind of like a big furry creature, and the other one's like a sizzling snake, and they don't like each other, and they do not get along, and...
Well, that's actually all, I mean, I guess you could probably say that's true. It's a little bit generalized, but why not?
So anyway, it's time to get serious. Let's bring this conversation down a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I have recently gotten over a horrible infestation. And I want the listening public to know what it is that I've been through. If only so that the listening public can avoid making the same mistakes that I have made.
What mistakes have you made? I didn't know you would own up to any mistakes.
If you just shut up for 1 second, Mama.
Oh, don't tell me to shut up, Brock.
Anyway, listening public, I had the fleas. I know that this will come as a shock and a surprise to many of you who know me. But yes, even someone who lives at my upper strata of society can get fleas.
Who gave you the fleas? Do you know who gave them to you? Or did you
Well,
spread them?
I certainly did not spread them. As soon as I was diagnosed with fleas, I was on a 12-step program, and I got rid of the fleas. And I'm proud to say that I am now 3 weeks flea-free.
So 12 steps? What were those steps? I'd say it was more like a 12-stroke program. Like your dad would just like stroke you with the brush. Like,
Oh, hi, Mama. That's
I'm just
very
saying.
funny.
I'm not trying to be funny.
I wish you wouldn't diminish my accomplishments.
I'm not
I'm
diminishing
very
your
proud of
accomplishment.
becoming flea-free.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, I
think your brother has something to say.
think we're fizzling out here.
I think-
We're going to close the program now. Thank you so much for coming, as always. Daddy, really thank you for coming.
Oh, you're welcome, Brock. It's always
Wait,
good talking to you and hanging out. And,
You should let Tor say something.
Yeah, well, that's enough. Thanks everyone else who would have come or whatever. Bye.